our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Leon Rocky Edwards. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev.
You ready to fight? Ready? Let's do it.
All right, early round action here featuring the perennial welterweight contender Leon Rocky Edwards. Figures to have a decided striking advantage in this matchup. He believes his jab is going to be a key to setting up his power shots here tonight, and every MMA round begins on the feet. No different here. So there it is, as he expected, the takedown defense would be there. The kickboxer able to thwart that first offering by the wrestler in round 1.
Fights come down to moments, J.A., and that's a big moment for the kickboxer, just understanding that he can stop a takedown from a wrestler of this caliber.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar time out. And he is back up to his feet. Islam Makhachev gets touched by that kick to the body.
Another body kick land.
Makhachev gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. Timing and precision.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get him up on his hip.
Well, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. Low kick is there. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath. Not the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble check.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Yup, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke. Or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point.
Had the submission in very tight. As it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position. Pinned his arm. He's got him in a crucifix.
90 seconds and counting here in our opening round. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. He's laying down ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's gonna get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. Well, to this point in the fight, it has been all lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, and a lot of...
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here. Got that submission locked up very tight. Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He got to control his opponent. He's out. What submission defense on display.
It's work.
Edwards getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. "30 seconds to go in the round.
30 seconds. Oh.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Take a deep breath, get a drink, relax, and listen. You are doing great. Do not get sloppy with your takedowns. Keep your hand.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious. Smell that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah. Oh! Again.
All right, stacked guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man. Oh, he's attacking choke now. Oh, my goodness. He might have it. This is getting tight. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn. He flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter. Oh, nice elbow. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Doing good. It's okay. Move. Use your footwork.
In the half guard.
All right, feet on the hips here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, hammer fist here by Makhachev. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
90 seconds to go. Side control now. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
He's got the sub locked in.
And that will do it! Makhachev coming up huge tonight. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke, Islam Makhachev.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.